everybody, I'm Fighter Chaos, and I'm playing like a Dragon Ishin, like usual, on today's Geek Fighters. Um, before I unmute the other two guys, there was something I wanted to say, but I forgot. So, whatever. Just introduce yourself, guys.
Hey, I'm Double RPG here.
And I'm Triple RP. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Adam Kaiju.
Hey, you can't triple stamp a double stamp, man.
I know. It's just because I'm playing Final Fantasy II, like right now. So, yeah.
Which one? The actual Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy 4?
2-2, not 4-2.
Boy, I rage quit. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go through the story. I mean, sub stories I've
Might
run
as
in,
well.
but I'ma just
Mhm.
like whatevs. I don't know what
Muteki says, yep, Double RPG is right to question that. About which Final Fantasy you were playing.
It's true.
Because remember, for Final Fantasy 2 in the US, we got Final Fantasy 4 instead. Which we didn't even know for the longest time.
6?
6-3.
I know, it's
really?
always...
Final Fantasy 6 was a trilogy all this time and we didn't even know?
I know, yeah.
Poppycock!
Yeah, it's wild. That's not even getting into, the Final Fantasy Adventure. What was it, what are the other ones? The Saga games that got relabeled over here as Final Fantasy.
Oh, Oreo. Which Oreo flavor have you come up for us today, babe?
Let's find out. Sub story here.
Oh, it's one of those sub stories that's in line with the main story.
No, I saw with that author guy. But
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I remember what the next thing I gotta tell him was, why not an actual dog? So, I had an eventful week. I haven't actually explained what happened, and that's just because it's like, well, you guys know. It's just stuff with like...
Right,
family.
RIL stuff.
That like, my mom just let me know how long it's been. She said 7 years. I'm like, 7 years?
Dang, man. Well, hopefully everything's on the right track now.
Yeah, hopefully. Monday we just go out and do stuff, and then like, yeah, just, hey man.
Can't afford any more of that shenaniganery when this is very serious stuff that you guys have been trying to get taken care of. Hey, Lord Doom, we're doing fine, man.
Yo ho!
A fine mahawk to you, Lord Doom.
Ahoy!
Well, as I said, hopefully everything's on the right track now for you and your ma.
Yep.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, my week has been pretty exciting. One of the people who actually managed to get a Nintendo Switch pre-order, or Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order, but not through online because that was a total shit show. I was able to go in person.
Just like in Japan.
I was able to go to a GameStop in person to get one, and it was actually very fun waiting in line because of talking to people who were there and talking about video game stuff. You know, I really miss that time going to like a pre-order event or like a launch event where you could actually do that stuff. You know, talk to somebody about certain interests or certain franchises that you know and love, and you can have really fun and deep discussions and that kind of stuff.
True, unless somebody rolls up with a gat and robs the whole line, which
God
has happened. But
yeah, but
as long as that doesn't happen, it's all good.
It's funny you say that, Metal, because I honestly thought that's what was going to happen, but luckily it didn't.
Nope.
But
no, it's rare. But
so I managed to get me the Nintendo Switch 2 console with the digital copy of Mario Kart World in it, so the $500 bundle. And funny, and I say I got that because I literally got like the second to last
Oh God!
pre-order copy.
What the guy just said when I said it should be another animal, he started thinking like, I think I could erotic angles, and they're like, oh God, he's a furry.
No, no. Erotic. Erotic.
Lord Doom says, I had a comic conversation. A friend thought Scarlet Witch could be Galactus. He was super wrong.
Yeah, I figured.
Power of the Planet Eater versus, Reality Warper. It's hard to say.
Yeah. And Muteki followed that up and said, too bad Scarlet Witch got beat in Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah,
then,
they kind of dropped the ball with Wanda after Vision's death, so that was probably for the best.
Lord Doom follows up and says, he once fought Dormammu in the Dark Dimension. I say, quote unquote, fought, but it was more like a way a hungry man fights a steak.
that's a good way to picture it. Hungry man.
And then he says, Dormammu took a hard L. Oh, Nakaoka. Date, basically.
Muteki said it's hit from Universe 6.
That's funny.
そいつらが今日のどこかで会合を開くと見て襲撃の準備を整えている。もしあんたもそこにいれば新選組の襲撃に遭う。
I mean, I like they do the glossary thing in this game, but it's pretty much covering topics that have already been said.
Yeah.
Or words that have already been said in the game, so it's kind of redundant at this point.
It's not like I keep checking it just to see, but it's not like Super Robot Wars glossary where like it's actually super helpful. Xenosaga as well. They had that feature too. One of the Xenosagas did. I don't know if all of them did.
Oh.
They'll just throw techno babble at you all the time in that game.
Yeah, I remember certain games did that in case if it was from a long-running series or something, or like a sequel, where there were certain points that would actually just, do like a massive exposition dump of what happened before, or even show like cutscenes to give off like a clip show.
Another one I just thought of that did it. Wild Arms 3, because I was playing that. It has a glossary thing too.
Oh wow. Dang.
That it does.
Lord Doom says, that story also proved that Galactus can straight up eat magic, so I mean, and then the total biscuit emoji.
I mean, I know who it is, but I was like, that's funny you say it that way. They're just like laughing.
Yeah. Hard to imagine it's been 7 years since John Bane's death.
Again with okay. 7 years.
How time flies.
Like me and my I trying to IRL stuff.
Seriously, he was gone way, way, way too soon. Died at 33 years old.
Well, the big C gets you when it gets you. No matter if you're young or old, when it comes, it comes.
It's like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah. Having diverticulitis at his age. Hey, what's going on, Date, my homie? I mean, my samurai homie. It's really funny how the parallels between this and the Yakuza games go when it comes to like relationships and character statuses and all that.
I know, right?
So, Metal, how's your week been, man?
It's been a wild one, but as I said, it's been one full of a lot of RPGs, which is why I'm feeling in the PG mood recently. Although it's funny, since the last one I picked up was technically Oblivion Remastered, which, is about as RPG as, I don't know, I guess,
I do.
3D hack and slash is, I guess, but...
Well, I do plan to pick that up, but probably won't be till next week at the latest. But it's
I
funny you
getcha.
mentioned. It's funny you mentioned RPGs because I did pick up the new Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Yes, and that is getting quite the positive buzz,
Yes.
as showing that tactical, turn-based RPGs aren't dead, maybe.
Well, not only that, but it also showcases how you don't need a huge team to work on a game, and you don't need that big of a budget to make the game as is. So it's kind of like following in Baldur's Gate 3's footsteps a little bit with its development philosophy and how the game looks with its art direction and all that.
Neat.
Yeah.
That does sound very neat. I will have to check it out one of these days.
It's at a good price, too. It's at $50, which I'm really surprised that it went for that price.
Yeah, it's a not bad value either for the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lord Doom says, you're basically Japanese Punisher. Think about it. Oh, is that really what Sakamoto is? He is a Japanese Frank Castle? You're not Katsuhiro Harada. Get the fuck out of here.
Harada-san!
You say, don't ask me for shit? Well, dude, we're not literally asking you for shit.
Don't ask me for anything.
Oh, he has? Funny enough, I actually need to show you. There's like a
Well,
ball
yeah,
man.
I mean, Muteki, that's another thing, too. That Clair Obscur Expedition 33, it's close to 50 gigs, so it's not even that big. Well, even though it is a big game, but it's not that big in terms of its data, how much data there is for that game. But yeah, it's pretty amazing too how big of a game that, how big in size that game is. And Lord Doom says a raw scrap of iron in Japan is kind of an amazing drop.
I know, right?
Just completely raw iron. Like, yeah, damn.
This guy was just holding it in his pocket for some reason. Nice.
He just really,
Boy.
he needs his featureless, tungsten cube in his kitchen for no reason.
Mr. America with his American gi.
No. Tom. No. And it's funny that you mentioned that, Muteki, when you say if you don't have enough space, you can't play the game. And that's really true too, because a lot of games nowadays, they're pretty much making it a requirement where you have to use a solid state drive instead of using the hard disk drive to play the games.
Me, I
Yeah, faster access times. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And even the Oblivion remaster requires
I
that.
just corner effed him. Man, just like fighting games.
And we already seen how big that the Oblivion remaster is in size. About the same size. Well, and even a game like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is 90 gigs. When with the original, it was like less than 10 gigs, I think.
Part of that's the Unreal Engine. Hate to say it, but
yeah,
its games tend to be they tend to have massive file sizes, just because of what compression and the tech they use.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel they should be utilizing compression a lot more effectively and efficiently for their games if they use that type of engine.
She
But
says,
anyway,
stop not killing the gaijin.
Lord Doom
Remember,
says
don't
raw
kill
iron
them.
in Japan might as well be gold, to be honest, especially at the time period.
Exactly.
I'm trying to level up his brawling, so what I'm doing is like weakening them with that, and then like switching to brawling and finishing them off.
Hey, oh yeah, I mean that's one of the more effective ways to actually level up.
Because his sword is fine.
Yeah.
Brawling is like the lowest, and I'm like, I want to get Tiger Drop unlocked already.
Oh, Lord Doom said, oh, and I re-downloaded Raid. I forgot I had Wukong and a bunch of other stuff.
Nice.
Which I was thinking about getting back into that at some point, going back and playing Black Myth Wukong. Because I know that there's some new content that's going to be made available for it. Oh, your first doggo for the second life.
Hmm?
That Shiba Inu
Oh,
looks really
Tom's
good
already
in
back.
Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah, Tom.
Hey, LPH!
Yo.
Lord Doom even says that Black Myth Wukong was his game for a while.
He needs
Yeah,
to
Black
channel the
Myth.
spirit of the other gaijin in the Sega game, and say no. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally feel you on that, Lord Doom, because those last couple of bosses in the game are woof.
arigato, sensei. Or
Are
he reminds me.
very unforgiving.
You ever played Shenmue in Japanese, where the foreigners speak broken Japanese? It's pretty funny. Like, it's great. Oh, now I gotta not kill him again. Is he actually tough this time? Oh! He actually has a
just
life
like how-
bar?
just like how Tom speaks broken English.
Tom!
Toma
Nice work,
says,
Tom.
yet another round of not killing the gaijin.
It's done out of love. I stepped on his back out of love. I stabbed his heart out of love. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, the game is
override.
the game is overriding the fact that you're using a sword to attack him, yet the game will tell people that you only just fought with your fists. Muteki says if we support Yakuza 0 Director's Cut on Switch 2, then hopefully there will be more Yakuza games, which is exactly what I said. I hope that it does really well to where the other games will actually make it onto the Switch 2. Sensei. You know, that's also a possibility too, Muteki. Hopefully Ishin will actually come onto the Switch 2 as well.
Feels like it can actually handle it, so that's the good news.
Yeah. Lord Doom then says, those last bosses in Black Myth Wukong were exactly what I wanted, though, if you get what I mean.
Hey, you beat Wukong?
And did you even take on the super boss with what's his name?
Did you beat Wukong?
Yeah, I beat Wukong. Hard as balls, the last couple of bosses in that game. And even the final boss. Quite a doozy. Hey, LPH, I would be down for it.
That'd be sick. I mean, the Shenmue one was actually alright. It just got canned too early.
I mean, even though we had the live action series, I would rather pretty much see an anime adaptation, if anything. because that's basically what the Ryuga Gotoku games are, even though they're just have a live act. They have more of a realistic aesthetic, but it's more anime styled fighting is what they're pulling off.
知り合いかああいえお顔だけはその
Lord Doom says he did beat the super boss. But the final boss though is what he needed. He had a point to prove. But funny thing too is that about that super boss is after you beat him, then you have to fight like four kaiju-sized like Buddha bosses or something as a giant.
Say that 5 times fast. Buddha boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Kaiju Buddha bosses.
Buddha boss, Buddha boss, Buddha boss, Buddha boss.
Buddha boss, Buddha boss, Buddha boss, Buddha boss, Buddha boss, Buddha boss. And Lord Doom says also, I need to mod Goku into that game. Kratos too. They both got to get the hands.
Yes, dude.
I mean, you literally do have the power pole. You also have the Nimbus cloud. So yeah.
It's almost like Goku's inspired by. It's just the Japanese way of saying Goku.
You know, I would like to say that Black Myth Wukong is actually a sequel to Journey to the West.
Pretty sure it is.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my Chinese teacher be like, oh, you know about Sun Wukong? Oh man, that's awesome.
Because wasn't Sun Wukong's end just basically Buddha actually killing him since he couldn't even escape their grasp?
He reached enlightenment. No, that was like in the middle of the story where he tried to like escape Buddha's grasp. Buddha's like, no, you can't. But at the end, he became a Buddha, if I remember right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did. He like ascends to the plane of enlightenment, etc., etc.
You mentioned Plane of Enlightenment. Now, I'm always remembering that scene in the movie Beverly Hills Ninja, whenever Chris Farley's character goes back to the Plane of Enlightenment, and his spirit,
the literal one,
yeah, and he always
flops
down and crashes into anything.
Yep. That reminds me also of I read the story in middle school.
Oh, Journey to the West?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know if it was... Oh, yeah, the Morgan confirmed. Yeah, he did. He became the victorious fighting Buddha.
Ah.
Something like that. Yeah, it was like the... LPH asked, how did Journey to the West become Dragon Ball? That's good. That's actually a good question. So, Toriyama, in the East, a lot of people already know Journey to the West, at least through... if not reading it, then they know the... so many adaptations of it even before. There was these shows.
There's been so many
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
And Toriyama was like, let me take this familiar story. Let me add Jackie Chan Kung Fu movies because I really like those. Particularly
They're always good.
Eagle's Shadow, I think. Excuse me, and probably also Lord Doom is, yeah, he's right, Sayuki's even more, like, but... How's it going? Remember, no killing!
Well, Lord Doom says, I remember seeing a guy with an AK. It was crazy.
Yep. Genjo had the guns and those other people. Like, the story in that was like, you cannot fuse technology with magic or something like that.
You know,
Magic must defeat magic? Okay.
I'm not really too surprised that there are...
Hey, Uncle.
That there are so many new, so many different and various adaptations to Journey to the West, but why can't we do the same for something like Water Margin? I mean, I know that there are adaptations, but they pale in...
Many, yeah,
right. There's not as many as Journey to the West.
Yep. You want to just fight in front of a temple? What's wrong with you? You know what? For your ignorance.
But hey, All I gotta say is, chicka chicka cha.
Cha. Thanks,
You know,
Water Margin.
that actually would work for this type of scene going on right now, where you're just using your gun to actually shoot down the Ronin. Toma says that she really likes the Sayuki anime.
My dad did too.
Yeah,
Now she
I
wants
can't
medicine.
I can't really weigh in an opinion on Sayuki since we never really watched all of it. We just only watched like a few episodes and before we moved on to something else when Bad Gamer was showing us. Lord Doom says Sanzo had the revolver and then a dude pulled up with an AK. I would have stolen it 100%. That's coming with me and Goku. Hold the dragon car around.
Then he sells platinum plates. That's funny.
Oh my god. But yeah, you need a bunch of
Yeah, 16,000.
those points.
I'm like, let me still upgrade stuff first, you know?
Right. But trust me, if the chicken races were a lot more easier, then you would be farming on platinum plates. So that way you can sell them to get a bunch of Rio in your inventory. Muteki says in Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Saejima says his catchphrase again.
Oh, that's why is that why you opened the stream with it?
Balls out.
Balls out, Keto.
Amen.
Man. Funny you mentioned Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Muteki, because even though I haven't played it yet, I did catch a glimpse of the ending. And if you played through and if you guys haven't played through the entirety of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth or Yakuza 8, it's just like it really tugs your heartstrings even more about why Majima ended up in the predicament that he got himself into in Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Lord Doom is right. The Jeep is also a tiny dragon. It shapeshifts into a Jeep, and it belongs to Pigsy, as they call him in some of the Americanized Journey to the West. Chohakai.
Jubajier.
Yeah, Jubajier in Chinese. Chohakai in Japanese.
So basically, oolong.
Cat's funny.
I mean, pretty much the four characters that would represent the character in Dragon Ball that would represent the characters or the main group in Journey to the West are Goku, Bulma, Yamcha, and Oolong.
Yeah, Yamcha would be I always call him Chinese. Funny enough, even though Genjo Sanzo in Japanese. Ubajier, Sun Wukong, Chunzang, what was his name? Water Sprite.
LPH says, so how's OP Joe in how OP Joe is in that game?
Question.
And Muteki says Hawaii and Pirate are proper tributes and send-offs. And Lord Doom.
Oh yeah, but go ahead. Sorry.
Lord Doom then says that man was totally justified in his backstory, by the way. And then Muteki says, unlike Yakuza 6. Then Toma says, there's also the live-action drama with some members of SMAP, like Kotori Shingo as Son Goku.
That's interesting. Because if you don't know about that group, what's his face? Tak in Lost Judgment was part of that group.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, I really wish you were in the wish you were playing the sub story where you actually fight a bear.
Oh, I'll probably run into it.
Oh god, it is so
We'll find us a bar.
it is so freaking dope. First tigers, now bears. Lord Doom then says, Hakai and Sayuki, I'd have done the exact same thing in those circumstances.
The tree, it was dead, but now I thought this tree was. Tree, man. Hey, did you ever play Persona 3? You know about the persimmon tree? And too? This is Sakura.
No. I mean, I did see little bits and pieces of it based on somebody doing an LP of it a long time ago, but no, I didn't even know about that, the persimmon tree.
Yeah, there's a story in Persona 3 that's like this one where an old couple lost their kid, and for them it's a persimmon tree that represents their kid that they're like, oh man, you know.
I was about to say, it's not the kid who was born from a peach, is it?
That's
Momotaro?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, it's just
Yeah,
the
it's a
kid,
different
it's like
thing.
this. Their kid died, and the tree like represents that to an old couple.
Oh,
Like
okay.
just like this one's a Sakura tree, and in Persona 3 it's a persimmon tree, and there's an old couple that the same thing. Like Toma mentioned, the Sayuki anime is a rarity that Sanzo is an actual male. Yeah, in a lot of adaptations, including Dragon Ball, they changed the priest to a woman. A lot. But Sayuki actually kept it male. Don't know what the. It's just common to do it. So I don't know if it's just like something they just like, yeah, we just do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to know. I'm not that big of a Persona nut, unlike some folks that I don't know that I know but don't know personally online who are big into that series.
Me?
Well, you're an exception.
No, but no. That I was talking about Journey to the West with that one, where they
Oh,
changed the priest Tripitaka / Shuanzang to
right, into a female.
yeah. But Sayuki,
Eh,
like Toma said,
No.
kept it male. Oh
Mhm.
hey, there's Mine and Majima. I mean Hijikata and Soji.
Yeah.
Muteki said, "Oh, Don Momotaro." You mentioned Peach Boy. Ha 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 ha. Metal, tell Double R about the times Don Momotaro died because he
Oh
just.
yeah. So yeah, if Momotaro ever knowingly lies, his heart literally stops and he keels over dead, which is a sign of great joy in his compatriots because they can just easily revive him. So
Yeah.
Ah.
to the point where yeah,
Keels over
it's almost
dead,
something to
funny.
celebrate. It's like he's dead, yay!
Woo.
Can we put Chris Farley in that situation where we can constantly bring him back to life?
Well, I used to chat. Muteki said, "Yep, he can't live it." Lord Doom asked a question for all of us here. Metal. Would you rather have a stand or a
stand or I'd rather have a stand.
Stand probably. That's
stand
just
because it
me
can
though.
work no matter what?
Yeah.
Personas are very iffy. How they work.
I mean, sure you can
It's true.
sure you take damage, you take yourself damage when your stand takes damage, but at least they can, put up a hell of a fight.
Batista, I mean Saijima. I mean,
Muteki says, fix his demons first, then revive. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying, Muteki, but at the same time, I think a lot of us feel that Chris Farley headed out too soon, way too soon. Toma,
yeah.
Well, Lord Doom says, remember, Cheap Trick is a stand. The stand that just kills the user.
Oh, you know that one, Metal? Cheap Trick?
I do, yeah. It's the one that latches onto your back and then like literally explodes it and then jumps onto the next guy that sees it.
Oh, so a Cyberman, basically.
I mean, yeah, a Cyberman that nobody can see except for the guy that it's about to jump to. So yeah.
Toma says, yeah, Toshihiko Seki voices Sanzo in Sayuki, who voices another form of Momotaro's who say, Ore Sanjo.
Yep. Deno.
Ore Sanjo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Let's just say you can take Momotaro a few different ways. That whole thing.
There was even a Precure version.
Yep. That is also a fact.
I remember there was a Super Mario OVA series where they actually did like stage plays based on some of those Japanese fairy tales, and Momotaro was actually one of them that they did. Well, it wasn't just necessarily Japanese fairy tales. I mean, Momotaro was the only Japanese fairy tale they covered, whereas the others were based on Western fairy tales like Snow White and
that seems that sounds about right.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go back. Check this out.
Okay.
See his legs, his foot, sand.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
then right around here, sandals, and then right around here. Oh, Quentin Tarantino's now popped out of his chair. Where's Quentin Tarantino? Quentin, look, feet.
Muteki says Boken Red raised Momotaro. And then Toma says Kaka Ranger is also a version of Journey to the West.
Oh, that's right. It mixes it up with Jiraiya and Orochimaru too. But yeah, basically it is. Yep.
It does, yeah.
Lord Doom follows up with stands. He says, so with stands, it's possible you get something that just murders you. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, but at least you get to
Yeah,
use it.
which is something I'm sure you don't want. That's the downside, is you can wind up with like a shitty stand that like makes your life horrible.
In Personas you can only use them.
Oh, it's the poor bastard who got tortured by Jungi Han.
Yep.
Muteki says, so that means Alien Rangers based on Journey to the West.
Yeah, in a roundabout way.
Oh, you mentioned roundabout.
Oh yeah, that's right, I did.
Yep, the first ending song to JoJo.
I always wanted Alien Ranger toys, and I never got them. They were so hard to find. Did you ever get them?
No, though I did want them also myself.
Lord Doom says, at least with a Persona, if I get something bad, I can just turn it off and ignore it.
That's one thing. It's just that you can't use it outside of the required space, right? Like whatever other like Digimon. It's like I guess Persona would be better if you like Digimon take.
And then he follows, or get literally Lucifer.
It's not wrong, literally. I've used them in my Persona 4 team.
So are the personas in the Persona, are they based around like real life renegades in the past or whatnot?
Depends. If you mean like your main ones, like in part 5 they're based off of like storybook or real life or rebels. Captain
Mm-hmm.
Kidd, Carmen, Arsene Lupin. But then in 4 they're based off of like Japanese pantheon or
Oh,
whatever you
okay.
want to call it, like Amaterasu, Izanagi. And then part 3 was
So,
based off of Greek gods.
so basically, whatever mythology that they
But then the
choose, and
ones you get,
Mhm.
because you're special as the main character, it can be anything from like Lucifer to Odin to whatever. You can say screw the rules. I'm the main character. I go whatever mythology
that
I want.
that's interesting.
Hey, you don't see that. Let's see that effect again. When he's running, you see like the wind,
Yeah,
but like, and then it's gone. So it's only like I guess in close areas.
I'm about to say, it's Ryoma Sakamoto going turbo.
Permission to sortie. Permission granted. Hello, I am Vifo.
LPH, that would be groundbreaking if Persona 6 they actually
I.
went outside the norm and actually took place in
Do
an
you know what's
American
funny about
college.
that? You know what's funny
Hmm.
about that? I've actually written like, since I don't work for Atlas and it'd be copyright infringement, but I did write a story like just for funds of like a Persona USA, and that's literally what my idea was that they would be having American gods and that it would be college kids.
Yeah. I mean, even if they had like Japanese transfer students, it would still be it would still be quite an experiment to actually try something like that, and that would definitely have a lot of Westerners like us give major props to the Persona team and Atlas and Sega for taking a risk
those books
like that.
contained?
You know. And Muteki says Sega is willing to branch out because Hawaii.
If you don't
Yeah,
know,
I mean that's like literally one of the closest things we ever got to Yakuza being in an American setting, pretty much. But anyway,
Yeah.
what were you
I was
trying to
saying,
say, Jerry?
Just foreign enough.
if you don't know, like people wondering why aren't you doing all those sub stories? It's because like I did a bunch last week, so like this I just want to go
Get
to the
on with
main
the story.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's understandable.
I did grind a little bit and did some sub stories off screen, but as I explained to Double R before off screen, I was like, well, I didn't even need to explain. You knew. It was like, well, I
Oh
was
yeah.
doing a whole bunch of IRL stuff, important IRL stuff. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to grind a little bit more.
Well, hopefully you'll get some more, off-screen grinding done in between sessions this time.
It's so dang hard for me to find time.
Wait, ain't that the truth?
Because I'm always
Well,
trying to
you're
like.
about to
Yeah.
raid somebody.
I wonder, is this going back to how the game started?
No,
No?
that's still a ways off.
Oh, okay.
It's near the end of the game when that happens.
Okay. Lord Doom explained about
The Fool
Persona.
Arcana?
Yeah.
The Fool Arcana that the main character represents stands for unlimited potential. That's why you get quote-unquote everything. Oh, okay. And then Lord Doom says, time to punish? Well, not the fake Sakamoto, but that's still a ways to go. Yeah, I think it's either in the second or the third to last chapter, where you get caught up with present events.
なあ、一つ聞かせてくれるか。君はなぜ新選組に入隊してきた？そういうのは入隊する前に聞くもんだ。 なるほど
Time to punish. Okay, so
こ
Mine
れ
is
から
like,
入ってく
huh?
るやつにはそうしよう大し
Had
た
no
理由は
reason.
ない
There was just nowhere else that I
他に
could
行く
go.
ところがなかっただけだ
Technically true.
そうかな
Technically
Yeah.
true. Because
君
it's
ほ
on
ど
the
の
run.
腕があれば
Nowhere else would
ど
take
の
him.
藩の勤王志士にも歓迎
You
され
see,
る
Mine's not all that bad of a guy in this
君の
game.
野郎が幕府の犬だろうがどっち
A
でも
lot of people, Muteki, right?
俺を
Like,
高く
you're
買っ
not
て
the
く
only
れ
one
る
who
とこ
likes
ろに
Mine,
行こう
right? Not just because of his dope song
なるほど
Fly.
君の考え
Although
は
it's a good
簡
song.
潔でよいその点では私と似ていると言えるな聞いているかもしれんが私はもともと百姓の出だ局長の近藤さんもなそうだったのか300年前の祖先が百姓だったというだけで
Yeah, he says he likes Mine.
幕府も剣を持つことを許されなかった私もガキの頃は一生
Like if
百姓の
Cosmic
まま終わる
Kiryu
もんだ
met
と
Mine early, Mine probably wouldn't have been evil,
だが黒船が来て以来
or wouldn't be that far down evil in Yakuza 3. Then yeah, he probably would have,
本当に強いもの
you know, Kiryu might have been able to change him a bit from what he ended up becoming.
志を持つことが許される志
Mine's smart, money, strong.
私はそれを支えるために剣を振るい新選組を鍛え
Reminded me of Homer there. First you get the sugar, then you get the
Oh.
power.
Oh, there's that name again, Kondo Isami, the leader of the Shinsengumi.
何いずれ君にも話せる時が来るだろ
Right, Wills. First you
う
get the
私はこれ
sugar.
でも君を高く評価
Isn't he asleep?
だが今はとにかく私の
You-
やり方について
You called
Yeah,
him
no,
Wheels.
he's here. Thank you.
You called him Wheels.
Did I?
Yes, Wheels. Wheelchair 25.
武士の本分ってもんじゃないのか
Thank you.
そういやそう
And
だったな
as Wheelchair 25, I hereby declare nothing.
日程が戻って
Aw.
副長
Muteki says, "Well, Adam Kaiju never asleep."
勤王志士たちはいる気配もありませんとすると
I like how
Godzilla has it.
another person with kaiju, their name was like, huh?
Yes.
I had to tell him. I had to tell him. Oh, we meant to add someone else. My bad. Our bad.
全員池田屋だ
It happens.
Like, cause he was like,
Oh, man,
he
it
probably
does.
was like, I'm playing Mario Kart.
Huh?
When did we agree to this?
Head to Ikedaya.
Ikedaya incident. Oh, that's probably why they call it that now.
Yeah. Pretty much
Okay.
where the crux of this story's chapter takes place. Or covers.
No, I think you're right the first time. Man, it's warm here. We got that. It's raining, but it's that muggy rain.
Oh, God.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate that
yeah.
so much.
It's raining over where I am, and it's like 59 degrees where I'm at. So it's like
斉藤君
it's the opposite where I'm from. It's the nice cool air from the rain, whereas you're getting the muggy air.
Either that, or it's because it's like the heaters are back on. I
Oof.
don't know.
Woof.
Boring though.
Oh,
They say April showers.
Date-san. Oh, I mean Nakaoka.
何している
Muteki asks, don't you have the big firefighter? Or it could be a metal-related question.
Me, ain't no fires here. I'm playing the Devil May Cry way. Just to shoot. These small fry aren't worth fighting.
Pull my devil trigger in this instance. All in the fire and it's burning red. Frustration's getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger.
Well, I will if you want me to, but...
Muteki says forest fires, and then he says in New Jersey.
Ooh,
I don't.
that's not good.
I have family, plenty of family there. There is a lot of fires there, yeah.
New Jersey? Austria. Austria!
See what my ability orbs can say. Can I do something here? Health it.
Oh, yeah. I love how the
You can do the kill.
the fight the growth trees for each fighting stance, they're pretty much interconnected. Oh wow! Oh snap, dude! You were doing you were using the rush combat style.
Yogi.
Golly.
It's cool they actually made this like a battle. Like, no, this is a
Right?
battle, homie. Like, you have all the battle cries. Deluxe all-purpose medicine. Oh no, some guy got used.
Oh no!
Oh snap! Good thing I did not know that was gonna be a QT, but I somehow passed.
Good. Well, they're definitely trying to prevent you from coming across that guy.
He was gonna shoot, and then I shot him. Like, oh yeah, we both can play that game.
Feeling lucky, punk.
Very.
Muteki says, good thing we watched Home Alone.
What? Ain't nobody could send out Batista.
Oh, dude. Thought to say, nobody
Hey,
should be that powerful enough to take down Batista.
Right?
Batista's... Oh, God.
Oh, it's Shimano.
Oh,
Still, though, I doubt. I don't.
Oh.
I gotta call cap on that.
Shimano.
It's why could Shimano beat Saichi? I know Shimano's strong, but
こいつが今日を焼こうとしている親玉ってわけか。なるくら下がったろ。こいつは
At least you don't have your tattoo on your back, dude.
I wonder if he's gonna fight like a Mr. Shakedown. Like
Oh, God, I hope. I hope not.
Kiwami did. I'm like, what? Toshimaru? Okay. Whoa.
Yoshida Toshimaru.
Woo.
Oh, yeah, he packs a hard punch. Mutegi says, if you had a 44 Magnum, would mince, yeah, you would mince those guys.
Bet. Hey, yo. Electricity powers. Get out of here.
Oh, dude. Dude.
I'm an actual Oni somehow. Does that make sense?
Muteki says Maxima couldn't go against Shimano.
Well, he was because he was part of Shimano's family at the time.
Oh,
If
yeah.
right. I mean, it was called the Mad Dog of Shimano.
Mm-hmm. Or Majima. Yeah.
The Mad Dog of Shimano, but and Kitty
Uh,
was the Dragon of Dojima, and both of those guys got flip flopped.
Now, here's a... was
見事な
Saejima
斎
part
藤
of the Shimano family or no?
お前は
In Yakuza 0?
I
わ
don't
しが
remember. I
想
know
像し
that
とった以上かも
that's
し
a
れん
good.
な
I were they? Because I
せ
know
や
they
け
were
ど
they were sworn brothers.
まだ桂
Yeah.
小五郎が残っ
I
て
don't
る
know.
Okay, Muteki says no.
奴を捕まえへ
Okay.
んうちは何もわらへ
That
ん
makes sense.
桂を探すんや
Oh, he was in a separate family from Shimano.
That makes more sense. Why does this music make me think of God of War? Oh, another. Is this a QT? Oh, it's just like we're just gonna drag you in here.
But those families had alliances. What Muteki said.
Okay.
It's Hajime Saito using his signature attack, pulling his sword back.
Really want to upgrade his brawler already.
And then Muteki says, like you know how the Omi Alliance had alliance with too many families.
Boy, ain't that true. Oh, another fight. Oh, two boss level dudes, okay.
Dude. And then Muteki follows up and says, gave him to Majima when time came.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's real sword fighting. What are you talking about?
Toma responds, she says, Shimano's voice actor is also Dudley in Street Fighter and the dub voice for Scooby-Doo? Really?
Raw?
Really?
Right?
Nightmare's over, random guy. Die! I mean, no killing. I never killed. What are you talking about?
So he's basically the guy who says gutter trash in Street Fighter 3.
Yeah, I don't know. If he is, I think it speaks pretty good English.
Yeah.
That's why I clarify if he's Dudley in 3 or 4.
Gutter trash.
斎藤さん僕に桂に早く言ってやってください
Normal trooper. Just a normal trooper, man.
Believe me, you have to catch him. Well, he'll survive.
Katsura is behind the sliding door, the one with the Sakura store and painted on it. Okay.
And Toma then follows up and says he also voices Yotaro Nakajima in Yakuza. Then Muteki says, Shimano, I thought his dub was Michael Madsen. I
Yeah,
guess
he
from
was.
the original.
It was.
Yeah, from Yakuza 1 on PS2. I wonder who his dub
Yep, that's it
voice
right
actor is going to be in Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. If it's
Oh,
still
y'all
going to
have
be
guns, huh?
Madsen or somebody different.
Most likely somebody different,
Yeah, probably.
but we can dream.
Muteki says, kept saying F-bombs.
He's remember no killing, but he just shot a dude point blank and stabbed him. No killing.
I like the look of Kiryu's gun right now.
Yeah, it's an updated one.
Yeah.
Iron Grinder. But he's still about to say. Well, that's him right there. I better take a healing item, I guess.
Oh, yes. There's your door.
And save, possibly. Oh, won't
If
let
you
me.
can.
Nope, it won't let me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is a soccer storm, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of dudes here. I
Bunch of
better use
Scoobies.
Wild Dancer.
Muteki falls up. He says, I can check the Pyre Yakuza.
I see that!
Muteki says, I can check the Pyre Yakuza dub because Shimano on his Pyre crew has a voice actor or has a star or whatever.
You see that?
Okay.
Friggin',
Oh, yeah.
the way the gun like friggin' like that was funny.
Then Toma says, yep, not killing.
Totally not killing. Katsuda Kogoro is just down there. Oh, cutscene. That can't be Akiyama. It is.
Oh, okay, so it is a ghost. Oh, wow. Akiyama.
ニーボリ松助
Hey.
よくあの偽名を覚えててくれたね。でも、今日は本名を名乗っておいた方が良さそうだな。
Should learn my real name though.
こんな状況で隠しても仕方ないしね。
まさか
Yep, Beerus.
ちょっと危険な長州藩の舵取り役、桂小五郎、よろしく。
Of the Choshu domain.
あんたが
Katsura Kogoro.
桂
Wow.
そういうこと。
どうしてあんたほど切れる男が
Cook up such a stupid
こんな
plan.
無謀な計画を立てたんだ
ああ、やっぱりそういうことになっちゃってんだ。実はそれ、誤解なんだよ。
なんだと
Okay.
いや、
So yeah, Shimano and it
止めたんだよ。
is on Majima's Pyre crew as a ghost. Okay.
でも
His
全
plan's
く
crap,
切れ
but
て
he
もらえ
won't
なくて
listen
ね
to reason anymore.
ただ
Okay.
でさえ好戦的な長州の連中に加えて、今回は土佐や肥後の奴らまで加わったもんだから。
Well, of course not, because he kept swinging that huge mace with lightning attached to it whenever his aura would kick in.
見つけてもらうように仕向けたってわけ。
じゃあ山崎に情報をつかませて
Futeki says, I liked you better in Beetlejuice.
彼には悪いことをした。辛い拷問にもあったに違いない。
You know, I always wanted Akiyama to be his own star, like, cause I thought that's what 4 was gonna do, but nope.
今度は自分の身も
I thought 4 was making. Oh, Akiyama's gonna be the new. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
なあ、斉藤さんよ。人間ってのは命あってのものだねだ。どうか、ここは見逃してもらえないか。
あんた
Oh god, I can't help this country as a corpse.
でもさ、
Metal, is that you?
試合したってこの
No.
国良くならない。それにあんただって
Thankfully,
土佐に戻ってやらなきゃいけないことがあるんじゃないのか。
he
Just
exists.
さんだって。
But thankfully, no, it's not. But glad you thought.
あんたなんでその名を
なんでって。だってあんた、坂本龍馬
Oh, he knows
さん
his real name
なんだ
too.
ろ竹内さんから大体のことは聞いてる。あんたが
Okay,
あ
so
新選組に
not
入
a
った
bad
理由
guy
を知って
after
る
all. He's...
Yeah.
だからあんたが俺を殺す理由はないはずだ。だろ。
どういうことなんだゆっくり話を聞かせて
Oh wait, if I have to.
不意打ちか
俺もまあまあこそぶの手は使うけど、そんなことはしない。むしろ斉藤、そいつが桂小五郎や。悪いがここで死ぬ
Oh,
わけに
okay,
はいかない
he
んだ
knew
よ。
that. Play along, right?
None of you will be taking my head
俺の
tonight.
この国を憂う熱き思い、分かってくれるよね。
よくわかった長倉こいつは俺の獲物だ
Muteki then says, okay, we need to find the last number to complete the Yakuza 4.
Yeah.
上等。
was who was it? Kiryu, Akiyama, Saijima right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Scooby. No, it was who was the fourth guy?
Let me see. You
Saijima,
keep going.
Kiryu. Tanimura. That's right. Cop. That poor guy. That dude could have had a lot more. But
Yeah, Tanimura. Masayoshi Tanimura.
the dude who they said, oh, you know, we can't have you doing that. And then it turns out that it was actually that they thought he did drugs. Turns out he didn't. But well, too late, man. Too late.
Muteki then says, "Yep, that guy. Forget his name."
And then that's why in 4 remastered, it's a different face model. Even though like he already, I believe if I remember, he proved he was innocent, but he's still like no. It's
He
like,
proved his innocence, but they would not follow up with that.
Yeah, it's not the first time that's happened too. There's the singer of the Gunbuster opening theme. She did drugs. She's recovered, rehabbed, and all that, but they still have her blacklisted and a lot of stuff. It's kinda-
Wouldn't that be injustice, though?
A lot of people saying yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the impression I'm getting from that.
I know.
I
That's
mean,
what
if they were
me and
able
Will
to
saying,
rehab,
yeah,
if they were
exactly.
able to rehab, they should be off the leash.
Second chances over there. Like not. I don't know why. We're over here. We're like, yeah, second chance, sure. He said, good grief.
Good grief.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Toma. She said, remember, no killing, even though he basically bisected him.
LPH asks, is she still doing music?
She's trying. I think she is. Noriko is her name, but she's not the same Noriko who voices Noriko in Gunbuster. But I think they named the character after her. But yeah, she's trying. Yeah, they're like, you did this thing, even though, and you already, made amends and everything, but was still. Yeah, exactly. Lord Du said about bisect. No, that was just a hallucination. He didn't do that at all. They don't call him Slippery Kogoro for nothing.
でも他の獅子たちは切るなり捕らえるなりできたんです。まあ、上々じゃないんですか。
ああ。それに、他の収穫もあった。あ
Hey, Zhao. How's it going in the Shinsengumi, man?
勤労派の患者が紛れ込んでいるのが分かったということだ。しかもそいつはどさくさに紛れて獅子どもを逃がそうとしていた。
こん中にそいつが誰だろうね。
Muteki says, a spy?
Spy.
Lin Lord Doom said, I didn't see that.
土方さん、その裏切り者って松原さんのことでしょ。
何言っている。平助、くだらない冗談を言っている場合じゃないぞ。
松原君、君の素性は分かっている。長州藩の人間なんだろう、君は。
副長、そんな、私が長州だなんて。
カラスとか言ったか。その情報屋を使い、我々の情報を長州藩に流していたということは知ら
Oh
ない。
yeah, the crow.
The crow.
そして、そのカラスを君が処分したことも。
お前、俺のことを撃ったのか。
観察の山崎が突き止めたんだ。
Muteki says, history repeats itself.
Oh, they know. We knew for 3 months that you've been meeting.
Right, exactly.
They was trying to ready to blame Kiryu. Like, no, we already knew.
まさか長州からの患者だったとはな。
ちょっと待ってくれ。それならこの新入りだと同じようなもんだ。こいつもカラスと近い関係だった。疑うならこの男も。
I mean, what you talking about? Sakamoto's
Oh.
been doing his job as a member of the Shinsengumi.
苦しいぞ。どの道裏切り者は粛清される。
Ah,
おとなしく死を受け入れたらどうだ。
He just closed the doors, man. That's some. I do the business.
解釈してやれ。斉藤君、
No
kill in
killer.
secrecy.
君がカラスという男と接触していたのは、
おー。
新選組に入隊する前なのだろ
Man,
う。ならばそのことを追求するつもりはない。
way to put his ethics on the line, Mine.
今日の町の道場で腕の立つ剣士が天然理心流を探している。そんな情報が私の耳に入らないとでも思っていたのか。理心流を追うことは罪ではない。その類まれな剣の腕を新選組のために使ってくれるのなら。
Surprised
None
Majima
of
is
that.
just
君を
sleeping.
疑うようなことをしたくない。
I just only, instead of like looking, I just imagine like against the wall to go. I'm like, yeah, that's
この
Majima.
長
Right?
州の患者を切り、そのことを証明していただきたい。さあ、
I may have learned how to use a deadly sword that's only used to kill people, but I just can't kill for some reason.
しゃー。玉の百姓風情が生きがりやがって。近藤勇みたいな学も教養も信念もないような男。
Well, thanks for out. He just outed himself right there. Then
上司がやられてたまる
he
か。
just said, "What kind of?"
カラスから聞いたぜ。お前が
Oh God, yeah.
新選組に入った本当の目的は。
Oh. Kashiwagi
Oh.
was like, I no.
Kashiwagi.
局長と弾を愚弄され黙っているわけにはいかない。邪魔をしてすまなかったな。
That's why Kashiwagi's
頭
bro.
に血が上ってしまった。
Yeah, exactly.
火の上。
There's a lot more to him than meets the eye in the series.
じゃそろそろ帰ると
You thought he was dead after 3? Think again.
Yeah, what I like about Mr. Big Guy there is when you see him as the final boss in 5, your question is, what are you doing here? And his answer is, oh.
あんた頭いいね。
Basic. Just basic.
Like, it's such a stupid, like, this whole time, like, wait, what? And I don't hate Yakuza 5, but that was weird. Oh.
Remember, Haruka ended up killing a girl to death, even if it was accidental.
Oh, Muteki, that's why he's a snake. A solid snake. That's right, Kashiwagi's
斉藤、
voice there is the Japanese snake.
よう覚えとけ。これが新
Yep.
選組
Kashiwagi-san.
組織へ。
So it is
疑わしくは粛清する。
Akio Otsuka?
俺はお前を
Yeah.
Double check that.
粛
Because
清
that's,
して
I
も
know
ない。
people say that. Either that
So I guess.
or it's no, it's a Dachi snake,
次に
isn't it?
敵を見逃す時は
Oh, yeah, it is Adachi who's
そ
Akio
こで。
Akio-san.
Yeah, no, it's a Dachi. What am I talking about? Yeah, Adachi's Akio Otsuka.
Yeah. All right, you just completed chapter 6.
Wait, I think his English voice is Hater, though.
All I can say is, Jer, you're entering the close to the midpoint of this game.
Isn't his English voice Hater?
For
Kashiwagi?
you're talking about Kashiwagi? Yeah, it is David Hayter.
Well, there you go. That's what. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's what Tega's talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Otsuka. No, because you said Otsuka, so I was like, yeah, no, wait, no, and yeah.
Yeah, because
Dub Snake
Oscar.
is Kashiwagi. Sub Snake is Adachi. Yeah.
Yeah.
龍馬は新選組として
Yeah.
血にまみれた任務に身を沈めていく。後に
Golly, my
池田
brain
屋
is
事件と呼ばれる勤王志士への襲撃は一夜にして新選組の
Yeah.
名を轟かせ
Funny to think that John DiMaggio was the first voice for Kashiwagi before David Hayter took over.
Every time I hear John DiMaggio and other stuff, especially Japanese stuff, I'm just like, how did Bender get in here?
Yeah, exactly. How did Bender get into Final Fantasy X twice?
Lord Doom said Wolverine and Hulk have something in common. They both have one really good game each. Yeah, Hulk had
Yes.
Ultimate Destruction and Wolverine had Wolverine Origins.
X-Men Origins. Wolverine. Probably is gonna,
Game was
but
great.
probably the game that's gonna dethrone that is Marvel's Wolverine whenever that comes out for PS5.
If it ever. I'm wondering about that game.
Yeah. But too bad they're probably not going to be using Steve Bloom's voice for the character. Although I would really like for him to.
Military seems to be led by a potato sack.
Oh, that's Masato Arakawa. So Ryo Aoki.
Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering. I was trying to remember where I remembered him. So that Wei Shen. I'm Wei Shen,
とて
MF.
も幕府の人が口にするセリフとは思えまへんな。
今日は腹の探り合いはなしだ。私が本当は幕府側の
Muteki says Wolverine, my favorite Australian superhero.
ま、なんと
Lord Doom then says make Henry Cavill voice him.
これまで上の連中に異国に
I mean, if he's willing.
を訴え続けてきたが、奴らの固い頭は変わらない。ならいっそ、幕臣という立場を利用して、幕府を中から破壊してやろうと思ってな。
ほう。
手を組め最後。
Oh, he wants Ryuji to join him.
協力し、外から幕府を叩くんだ。
Masato Arakawa, you were on the cusp of redemption, but your life was taken short.
Well, it looks like he's not a redemption here.
Yeah, there's no redemption for Katsu in this.
He just wants.
The Lord Doom. Nah, force him. Write it into law. Direct deposit the money into his account. Toma asks, does Meiji himself appear in this?
Emperor Meiji?
I don't think Emperor Meiji does, but I know the last of the Tokugawa, the last of the Tokugawa shogunate does appear in this game, though. Triple pay him, so he has no choice. Well, yeah, Toma, the last Tokugawa shogun is in this game, but not Emperor Meiji. And then Muteki asks, what about Benkei? Or Himik?
I'll tell you one thing. Kenny
Or
Omega
Princess Himiko.
No.
But yeah, Kenny Omega is in this. Remember, it's historically accurate that Kenny Omega was in the Bakumatsu period.
He's well
It
over
is, isn't it?
He's well over 150 plus years old, or almost two. That's why he had diverticulitis. His old age catching up to him.
Yeah.
俺が新選組の中で動ける時間は限られてる。
どういうことだ？
俺が天然理心流を追っていることは池田屋で幹部たち全員に知られた。
ああ、そうだったな。
今のところ新選組にとって俺は戦力になってる。少しでも必要とされている間は粛清されることもない。
Date.
残された時間
My
は
bro.
わずかということか。
I wonder if he's doing opium.
覆面の男に迫る必要が
Mutegi says something to you, Metal. He says, Adam Kaiju, when someone says their Omega has shipped, I say you're Omega Supreme.
Oh man. Sorry, I had to cough. Another thing I wish I had the money for, but well, you know what? Life hates me, and I've come to terms with that now.
だがそうでなかったとしても近藤なら覆面の正体を知っているはずだ。
ああ、天然理心流の元締めなわけだからな。
Okay, so this is the chapter where you actually do meet Kondo Isami.
姿見せねえってことはないだろう。その機会を逃さないためにも俺はなるべく豚書に顔を出すつもりだ。
Kondo Isami is supposed to be the leader of the Shinsengumi, but it's very interesting that he still has not shown up to any of their meetings at the barracks.
Figured he would.
Yeah.
Natsumi, are you in there?
Yeah.
So he wrote his furry story.
Oh, jeez. Peeping Tomcat.
Brat.
that'd be a hell of a title for a story like that. Teggy says, "Man, people were so poor. Chairs are hard to come by."
Apparently. I had encoding overloaded, but it should be good.
Oh yeah, I noticed it was kind of stuttering just a little, not much.
Good now, though.
Yeah. Muteki says, "Thanks, Ryoma, for bringing chairs to 21st century. That's what we're fighting for."
So all of this is for the ability for man has the innate right to sit on a chair, and I will fight for that right.
If Muteki, if that's what we're fighting for, then what was Zero fighting for all along?
Oh God, what are we fighting for? I forgot to check out Haruka for a second.
Are you gonna go check on her now?
Hey, Balls,
See if you
back
got
to
any
the
more.
house.
See if you got any more produce that grew.
Hi, Haruka. Oh, we got some plants here. Ah,
Aw. Well, I see you got her Sakura petals. Her affection level rose up. There are special cutscenes you can play out with Haruka in this house.
豊作だ。大豊作だ。
Uteki says, I say grow some Mary Janes.
よし。よし。
Ah,
よし。
so you're growing some cow.
What?
よし。
Oh, it's just an inside joke. I think it was from the Karate Kid Part 2 or something. Was Chosen not able to say the word carrot or something?
Oh yeah. I thought you could say cod liver oil. Like what?
Don't make me feel old. I gotta take that. Oh.
Oh no.
At this point, I'm about ready just to wheel out the rope, start dancing, but maybe not quite yet.
Oh yeah. Live.
I'll give it a year. But really, I just don't care.
Or,
I don't care.
ah,
You know, just like that time I got Millhouse's picture on America's Most Wanted.
For that.
I don't care.
I didn't do anything. I don't care. Ah!
And still, you have to watch the Japanese dub because Millhouse is Camille Badon.
Yep. Megane.
Yeah.
What is Megane?
I want to know Megane.
Hey, he's taking a bath for some reason.
oh, yeah, you are experiencing one of the special cutscenes between him and Haruka. At least I think you were.
I was just taking a bath, I guess.
No, just taking a bath. Okay, never mind then. And I saw you got some fertilizer to help the
Oh, I do?
plants.
Perfect.
Yeah, helps the plants grow faster.
Yes, it does. I just wasn't sure if I had any. Oh, cool. Perfect. Boom. For some reason, doo-doo helps it grow.
Yes.
Well, you gotta call the feds for what? For Camille? Kentucky.
I saw what he posted. Oh. I see this guy needs to get his clock cleaned for hating on those kids.
Oh, it's... I was thinking of him. I was like, aren't those the kids that were picking on him?
Oh, Tom. No, don't hurt the kids.
Oh, you got a bunch of boys. Golly!
Man! What a piece of shit.
This guy seems like a random jobber, then he has like 50 boys.
おい。
Oh. Hold on a sec. I gotta go into mod view.
Oh, yep, I see. Unless Bad Gamer is there, but I guess he's not. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, the ultimate technique is not to get slapped down like that. Jeez.
Right?
I love that.
Muteki says, that's right, it's American time to step in. Honestly, I thought they would be respecting his Haori because of all the color he's showing, but nope.
They're all just
Brutes.
Vicious brutes. I'm part
Assholes.
of the commissary. Metal probably would have gotten it.
I did.
There you go. Giant swinging those fuckers. You know, that song America Fuck Yeah should be playing in a situation like this.
McDonald's, F yeah, obesity, F yeah, slavery, F. McDonald's, F yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond, F yeah.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah! Starbucks, fuck yeah! Disney World, fuck yeah!
I will go one day.
Thank you.
And then I will
Tensei.
pee on Jungle Cruise.
Almost said, no one respect. Time to not kill them to teach them a lesson.
No killing!
See, kids, not all foreigners are bad people.
Just most of them.
You know what? Tom's great.
Why don't you go take a rest, AJ Styles? We'll call you when we need you.
You reminded me of something I saw where like they're expecting him to cut a promo on Logan Paul saying somebody said, I'm hoping AJ says, I'm gonna knock Logan Paul flat like the earth. AJ cut that promo. Lord Doom said, why are you encouraging this?
He says, punish this man beforehand. Sayonara, Tom. The way of the samurai.
Oh, these are scoops right here. Come on, Job. This is a fight. Yeah. Job it ain't.
Why is he thinking fondly of this? Lord Doom asks. Am I insane? Am I the one that is wrong?
No, it is the children who are wrong.
Yeah.
Right, Metal? Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children
No, it's
who are wrong.
It's the children who are wrong.
Do kids think we're that stupid? Man, kids know dick.
I finally rank up in Brawler already, so I can get the Tiger Drop. Oh my god.
Oh, are you about to get it?
Close. I still need a. It's all the way over here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got health increase, evade and strike. That's good. Rank 6. And then finally the Tiger Drop. And Swordsman, I need the sword version of the Tiger Drop, which is that one, Lightning's Glory. Which I'm like 3 levels away from in Swordsman to get.
Lord Doom says, no matter the time period, one thing is constant. Kiryu is a weirdo.
True. I forgot he has to pray at these little shrines. Lady, if you give me... I've been having good gacha luck all day yesterday. Lady, if you give me a scrap piece of paper... Like, what am I going to do with a scrap piece of paper?
I just saw Bacchus still at his table.
Nice.
And
Come
Lord Doom
on,
says,
lady.
nah, it's done.
Lady, I've had great gacha luck yesterday. Come on now.
It's over, Kaos, Lord Doom says.
I have the high ground.
Uteki says he's also infamous in the entertainment industry, known as the Idol Killer.
Well, that's a name you can sleep safe at night.
with.
Scrap paper. Oh, great. More paper to wipe his ass.
And those worms are good for fishing, but since I'm not fishing yet, let me use the storage.
Thomas says, Kaus's nemesis, the prize lady.
For real. Bacchus there? We'll say hi to him at least. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, boy.
Hey, boy! I marked out hard I saw him last time.
Yeah, oh yeah. Marked out mad hard. Oh yeah, I forgot he talks about the memoirs with Saito. I guess you have to have all the memoirs in order to complete the sub-story revolving around him.
I guess so.
Yeah. Muteki says, I keep saying time powers for prizes.
All right. How's it going, Bacchus? At least you're just teach me how to rip somebody's face off like you did last time. Whatever.
Right?
Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Oh, Mr. Hurtman.
Are you telling us you're not Robert F. Speedwagon or whatever his name is?
Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
Robert E.O. Speedwagon?
The as most would say, the waifu of JoJo. Just like how people like, who's the actual waifu? Robert Speedwagon. What about Baki? Who's the actual waifu? Retsu Kaio.
That's funny.
Speedwagon.
Oh,
All that just to outlaws, huh?
well, too late, Toma. I mean, this is what Ryoma's been doing. He's not smoking cigarettes. He's smoking pipes.
Makes me like, I hate that. I hate they actually brought that back. Of all things to bring back, I have nothing to give him. Oh well.
Oh.
Like yeah, the running out of breath thing. I hated that in Kiwami 1 and 0. But this is like, I guess based off more Kiwami 1 and 0.
Lord Doom asks us, you guys ever think about the fact that Senator Kelly's first name is Robert?
Oh,
Robert E. Kelly.
Rick.
maybe something to that. Killing all the mutants. Yeah, no, that sounds. Yeah, that's all I'll say about it. Yeah, leveled up.
Robert Kelly, the bastard.
You know who I do like? Jim Kelly.
Ah. Then Lord Doom follows up and says, I think back to it every now and then.
Whee.
They told the future, kinda. Kappa.
Yeah. This kid actually wants veggies. Wild.
It's like, shut up, kid, and eat your green beans.
That's all he wants. It's like for him to punish him. Yeah, shut up, kid. Eat your chicken. Eat your candy already. Ah. Give those vegetables a break.
Come on, eat some fried chicken, kid.
I don't know why some of these people's bonds don't go as high. They're all like slow filling bonds.
Right?
Oh boy. Mama Ryoma.
Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I forgot about this sub-story.
Hmm? Nani? Nani? Hmm?
That guy making the kids cry? No, he was just walking by. Ladies.
Lord.
Gossip girls.
Nani?
You're the wife.
You'll be the wife, mister. uh, so, Cosmo Kiryu, played by Tim Meadows, aka the ladies' man. Mother will do her best. Oh, God.
Hmm?
Oh no, he's beating Yujiro right now with this imaginary soup.
Yes! That's real mom business. So, Muteki, you're saying AJ Styles is the wife? Itadakimasu.
Are you cheating on me?
Are you cheating on me?
Yeah, exactly. I don't care what they were saying. I would have exactly what Lord Doom said. I'd have just walked away.
Mm-hmm.
If it was real life, I'd have been like, well, they ain't my kids.
Why would they have a grown-ass man play the wife? That's what I don't get.
Well, these kids, they wanted her to. She wanted to be the samurai. Getting kind of real.
Dang.
Why was she? Why was she? Okay, let's get to the world.
Whoa. The calm girl. Golly, you got a potty mouth, little girl. You need to have some soap shoved down your mouth. I saw you dropping an S-bomb in that text dialogue. Muteki says this is what the first drama is.
Why was that girl so serious? I'm gonna kill you all. It's like, what the
Uh, Lord Doom, honestly, if you walk away from the children, how does that come back to you?
Nani?
Oh, that's why. She learned it from the actual samurai bullying her family.
Oh. Now the context actually makes more sense.
Oi.
Hey,
Those piss-ass blokes. Muteki says, it's acting. Inspiration comes from experience. Lord Doom. Okay, never mind. It led to punishment. Worth it.
apparently. Wait, do I get
No. Yeah. Well, anyways, I was gonna say, Jerry, just go all ham on him. Punish him for making you go through that travesty of playing with the wife.
no killing.
I'd say this is one spot where his one rule should be just null and void at this instance.
Respect my Haori, troublesome man. Thomas said, yep. Well, alright.
Mama Ryoma.
Keep
How would
coming,
you rank
kitty.
that? How would you rank that sub story, Jerry?
Well, I got better. Wondering why that girl was mad serious.
Would you give it 3 or 4 out of 5 stars?
Uh-oh. I'll give it. I'll say truly is one of these sub stories.
All right.
That old couple was there. I didn't even notice. Oh, they're just there to say thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Kazukichi. Lord Doom then says, and I quote, "Hey kids, this guy and I are gonna walk into the woods. Don't worry about it."
斉藤君さっさと入れ
Oh, Kuze, what the hell do you want?
局長は多忙につき不在先ほどからそう申し上げておる
I hope I get to meet the actor who plays Kuze, because funny enough, the movie he starred in was a movie that got me into liking all Yakuza stuff in general.
Ah.
佐々木さん
Oh, this guy.
キャンキャン泣いてないであんたらも
Sasaki
手柄をつけら自分たちで遊んで
Tadasaboro. Another prominent figure in this game's story. He was the guy in the opening cutscene.
Isn't that the
After you-
Omi Alliance head? Yeah, Muteki mentioned it. Yeah.
Yeah, he was at the window after you slayed the fake Ryoma Sakamoto.
Exactly right, Muteki. You know this is Tojo territory. Can't get it.
Right?
京都見回り組まだ粘っとるらしいな見回り組
Why
Ah,
alley?
門の前で騒いどった連
One's
中
outside the gate. Don't know.
知らんのか
Batista. What's up, homie?
I keep hoping to see him do a
あいつらは要す
Batista
嗯
るに
bomb. Like
家柄のいい新
he does all these other wrestling moves.
新選組は浪人の寄せ集めやが
Or is that too on the nose?
京都見回り組はれっきとした幕府の
They're kind of like highborn Shinsengumi.
せやから連中
They got their,
意地の張り合
we're
いか
hurting their ego.
大声出
The
した
guy
のは
yelling
見回り組の佐々木忠三郎
actually
いう
got some
男
skill.
大口叩くだけやって腕は立つ。
あんたから見てもか。
ああ。あいつは相当なもんや。お前も気をつけといた方がいい。
Yeah, I would even go as far to say that the Shinsengumi are pretty much the mirror of the Tojo clan in this game.
池田屋の傷はもうい
Pretty
いのか。
much. Lord Doom said they made another change in
お
rivals.
前がおらんかったら、あの吉田なんちゃらにやら
They
れと
took
ったか
Winter
もしれん。
Soldier off the Rocket
これで
team,
も感謝した。
off the Rocket team up with
礼を言う
Punisher.
のは俺の方だ、長倉。
Oh, what?
あ
桂の剣、
Took him off?
恩に切る。
Hmm.
そないに気使わんで、本音を言えば、身内で殺し合いするんがこりごり
He
ね。
just said, I'm just tired of killing our own.
So
What
do
do you
I.
mean? What you were telling me
いつだ
about
ったかあん
before?
たが言っていた芹沢鴨のことか。
ああ。
何があったんだ。なぜ局長だった芹沢が
Serizawa
身内に
Kamo.
殺されるような
Why
こ
would
とに
his
なっ
own
た。
men kill him?
あれは、俺らがまだ
Then Lord Doom follows up. He doesn't get the infinite ammo anymore, but he can brofist Captain America in a new team up. I mean, it makes sense. Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes.
Oh, he's explaining the history now.
芹沢
Ah,
が
okay.
The Miburoshi Gumi. There was only 10 of them before.
平山五郎と鴨さんを合わせた3人の子で、その3人が俺ら天然理心流の門と身分浪士組の主導権を争った。鴨さんは凄まじく剣の腕が立ち、学問ある立
Educated?
派な剣士。
Educated?
それからまず近藤さんは鴨さんを自分と同格の局長に取り立て、
Educated.
土方さんの反対を押し切ってね。
それじゃあ土方が芹沢を殺したってことか。
Muteki says after this, going to Southtown. So going back to Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Muteki.
近藤藩かもしれへんし、土方藩かもしれへん。やがそれを知る必要はないということや。
知る必要がない。
Have you been liking the new Fatal Fury, Muteki?
一日でも長く生きたいんやったら覚えとけ。カモを語るべからず。新選組の暗黙の掟。
Well, you said you were playing a bunch of RPGs, which is
あんた
funny,
みたいな
because I'm
男が
thinking it'd be you, Ziplar.
なんで新
I
選
wonder
組に
you want to say triple RPG?
俺がここにおるの。
Exactly.
近藤局長への。
Oh,
But cede the title to him.
You haven't played it yet.
昔俺が間違えて人を殺めてしまった時。
Oh, they added Ultron, and he's a strategist. Okay.
それから俺は
I installed it, fell asleep. I feel that.
ができればそれでいい。
Well,
Well-
having the thing is, having PS Plus Premium at least until July, I don't feel too bad about missing. There's so many things I can
お前
still
も
play.
一度会えばわかる。
You know, Premium gives you what?
近藤勇という人
The
間
extra catalog, and you can stream
器の
PS3
大きさがね。
games.
一度やってみたいもんだな。
Although it's sad that both Resistance games are getting taken off
Oh, really?
局長の
PSN. Yep.
Oh,
どこのこと
Resistance Fall of Man.
And Resistance 2, yeah. They're going to be taken off PSN soon.
誰もおらんやろうけどな。
Killzone and Resistance, PS3's shooters. That yeah. Huh. Remember when PS4 launched? There was a Killzone game that launched. I actually had it, and I was, 'cause
Yeah,
I was
I did.
like, yeah.
I did too.
It's weird that I had it though, considering me in first person. But I was like, I bet I won't get sick. And then I actually didn't get sick. Was that 60 frames?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
got
I
sick
had
playing
it
Lost
too,
Trials.
but I never got too far into it.
Yeah, me neither.
When compared to the other Resistance games, it was okay at best, I feel.
何をしてるんだ
LPH says, why? I don't know why the Sony's taking them off their network.
Yeah, that's their first party games, aren't they? Or second party?
Yeah.
Like the first
No,
party, right?
well, first party, because since
Yeah.
they own Insomniac.
So what the heck? There's no reason to take them off. Not a rights issue.
Right. Let me see. Distance fall.
Right, Metal? There's no rights issue.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we're about 5 minutes away anyways, so what I'm gonna do,
Oh,
David,
it's because of what they're dubbing the big PS Plus clear out,
really?
whatever that means.
Better add a bunch of stuff. Like, don't make. They already raised the price of Plus. Don't make it not less worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I saved it. Why don't you guys talk about stuff while I'll just run around in circles.
Okay.
And plug if there's anything.
Oh, nice.
Chat said.
I well, if I'm gonna get triple stamped, I'm just gonna have to quadruple stamp Metal and say that he may have formerly called himself Metal, but I'm now Iridium. Nah, just anyways, I'll go ahead and I'll start plugging since it's my turn first. You guys can follow me on both YouTube and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews. YouTube's my bread and butter when it comes to content, whereas Twitch is secondary. And you can also follow me on social media for all your social media feeds on both Facebook and Twitter at Double RPG Reviews. And that's it.
They're just looking at Kitty like, what's he doing?
Yes.
Go ahead, Metal. What you got to plug, Adam Kaiju? Metal?
Corpse.
Ah, damn it. Hello. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Oh, okay. Thank you. Anyways, me, it's very simple. I'm just on X at Kaiju Adam, and just follow my good buddies over at Hero Club across social media at Hero Club for Life, including the actual website itself at hero-club.com.
All right.
That's about it. Now that my headset works.
All right. Well, Double R, I guess link the Discord and I'll plug.
All right. Go right ahead.
Hey, you can follow me on twitch.tv/fightercaus. Fighter spelled just like there, but take off the S. FIGHTERXAOS is how you spell it. I stream Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. And my social media on X/Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. It's the same name, Fighter Cows. And I do webcomics and art and all that too, so matter of fact, that's my main thing, so check that out. Commissions are paused at the moment, but I'll reopen them. So if you want anything for $10, let me know. Or to Kofi if you just want to leave a tip. And that's it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Kitty, you spin me right round, baby. All right.
I'm amazed you're not even dizzy and throwing up, Kiryu, because look at
Alright.
Old Snake. When he spins around, he gets dizzy and he pukes his guts out.
He does, yep. He
Nude
did.
guy in the corner is over there in the corner puking his guts out.
Yep. Well, that's it. I guess it, right? 2 words left to say then?
Yeah.
Well, 2 words left to say. Nimyu. Kanyo.